Yeah, it was going to be a good matchup going in. We just kind of said to each other, let's just keep learning the past. And then we got a couple breaks and were able to capitalize early, but we didn't want to let up because they're a really good team. And we just wanted to keep learning the ice, keep learning about playing with each other. And yeah, felt pretty good out there. It was such a different atmosphere out there in the final. But as soon as, everyone started sharing pictures and, all the messages came in, it really sunk in. And then with the announcement of Worlds, we were really excited about that. So I enjoyed a couple weeks at home with my family. That was really good. There wasn't any practice ice available. In my area, so wasn't able to get on the ice, but no, I just kind of enjoyed some downtime and started the process over to come back and watch the Brier. So it was fun.
I can tell you she hasn't missed a beat. She was throwing it great. I think she's got a lot of confidence. I think she made a great hit in 1 for 4 and then another great hit in 3 for 4 after a couple of misses. So, she's obviously feeling good and playing good, and I'm just hoping to make a few shots for her as well, but so far so good.
I think the first half we were putting shots together and they were making shots back, and in the second half I guess we got a few misses and capitalized on them, and it kind of left the game open.
Yeah, we definitely had some chances early too. Like Brianne was facing 4 on a couple of her shots with her last one with us having hammer, and she'd make a beautiful draw. Great lead, Canadian champion for a reason. So it was a good battle. Both teams were trying to learn the ice. No, like our pool, and I think pool D, the pool of death or whatever. The pool C and D are really hard. A lot of the teams in this have been playing mixed doubles for many years and are really strong in the mixed doubles discipline. So for us, we were hoping to be practicing like as of November, but we haven't been able to throw a rock together. So, practice the other day was our first go. So it's going to be a challenge for us, especially because our as far as the seeds go in our draw, all our tough games are right at the start from a seed perspective.
Right.
Talked about it a little bit before we came, and we do throw pretty similar, and then we watched each other throw and talked about it throughout practice, and then we're just learning through every game. We learned a lot this game, and I'm sure we'll learn a lot going forward.
For me, it's been tough sitting in the hotel room since last Thursday, watching everyone else curl, my competitors. So, it fires you up. I was really excited. I'm good friends with Mark. I know Brianne well, teaches at my camp and whatnot. So this was a big game for us. And it was easy to get motivated for it.
I've gone into both the Scotties and this, just super grateful that we're able to get back on the ice and do what we love. And yeah, anytime you get a chance to play in a national championship is something that you jump at. So really excited to be here and to be playing with Reed. I've gone into both the Scotties and this, just super grateful that we're able to get back on the ice and do what we love. And yeah, anytime you get a chance to play in a national championship is something that you jump at. So really excited to be here and to be playing with Reed.
Huge just to get the confidence and to just get a little bit of momentum going forward. There's no easy games out there. All the pools are super tough. So getting that first spot out of your pool is huge, because then you have a pretty decent shot at getting into the top 4 and getting that bye in the playoffs. So I think this was a big win for us, and we just got to keep going.
It's definitely way different, and it takes a bit to kind of get into that mixed doubles mentality. For me, obviously, I wasn't at the Brier. She was just at the Scotties, so she kind of had that. She was on the ice quite a bit, playing lots here, and had the bubble feel. So coming in and only focusing on the mixed doubles, I've had time to mentally prepare for that. So my excitement level is as high as it's ever been. Happy to be here. It's awesome to get off to a great start. We got 3 tough matchups early, so we just said if we can start well, we're going to have some pretty good success in this field.
I think this is our 3rd year. Yeah, not that we've played anything this year so far.
Yeah, it would have been kind of after like the last trials.
Yeah, our first season was the fall of 2018, I think. Yeah.
How do you guys think that chemistry helps? Because we are seeing a lot of new teams here.
I think it's huge. getting over a bit of a communication barrier with a new mixed doubles partner is definitely a bit of a challenge when you first start out as a team. I mean, those of us that are used to playing women's and then strictly men's, the communication amongst teammates is quite a bit different on a two-person team versus four. And just your roles are a lot more varied on a two-person team as well. So to have that experience under a belt is really huge, and just to know each other well enough to really work through things and adapt out on the ice is really big.
Yeah, there's lots of teams who have never played a game together. So bringing that experience in, we've played lots of mixed doubles individually and now together. So that's going to be huge this week.
I mean, the mixed doubles game, we found out after the Olympics how exciting it was and how many more fans curling got just because there's a lot more fun shots being played and it's so fast paced out there. So to get even that more exposure is just huge for the game. We really want mixed doubles to grow and almost hold that same, level as the regular traditional game.
I mean, it's Johnny and Caitlin set the tone there. This sport is not going anywhere. We've had lots of people reach out and say they're just as excited, if not more, to watch this because it's quick, it's fast. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, we've seen last game, no one's ever out of it, right? So people are really amping it up, and we're excited that we got in it years back and kind of got ahead of the curve, and now people are just jumping in it now. So it's a great sport. We love it, and we're excited.
Yeah, I mean, we had a few misses early that we'd probably like to get back, but we'll give ourselves a break and just learning in the first game. And otherwise, it was pretty solid. So they played very well too.
They did.
Obviously, the women's game is a full team sport and everybody has a part. And we sure rely on each other heavily. In mixed doubles, I think the best way to explain it is like you feel very exposed out there. It's one or the other. If I'm heavy and he sweeps it wrong, we're in trouble. So we don't have anybody else to rely on or blame. So it's definitely, the intensity is there. It's often, are you going to give up for or get for? It's actually what I really love about mixed doubles is, and having just played the Scotties where it's you have the blank ends and that kind of stuff. And here it's just full go right from the beginning. And you saw in the first game that they showed today that, a team was dominating throughout the game and still gave up the game. That's what I love about mixed doubles is it's never over.
Yeah.
So never say die, never give up, never turn the channel.
I've learned that lesson a time or two from Nancy.
Yeah, Ty will be like, wow, we might as well shake. I'm like, no, we're in this. So
Yeah.
I think obviously you see a lot more attention to the sport. Obviously, since the gold medal, you see a lot more people interested in it, a lot more people learning it. I'm super excited about this week having this much televised mixed doubles. I feel like it's going to take off. In the junior ranks, we find in Saskatchewan, we're doing a tour there, and every team that comes out and play, even just the one time, they just fall in love with it. So it's just such a great sport.
It is.
And I think the youth are really going to grab onto it. We'll push hard, and obviously we hope to qualify, and then hopefully we learned enough along the way to carry us through there. So
It's tough that's a tricky question really, just because we haven't touched the ice together really in 14 months. So I think we both talked about just having a good time and enjoying being back on the ice and competing. There's a lot of great teams here, and obviously we're just going to try and learn something from each game. Like for me, that game was getting my breath back, sweeping so many shots. And, I think it's just about enjoying the week, and we're going to have probably small goals kind of day by day. And, our expectations, I mean, obviously we like the way we play and like our chances when we're playing our best. So hopefully we can get into that zone and have some great games this week.
yeah.